Whenever you're buying groceries in the market, you always come across fried fish, which is very delicious and very aromatic. And there's so many different ways that you can cook fried fish. Today, I'm going to be showing you a very easy and simple way that you can cook fish without frying, and it's going to turn out delicious. So let's make some delicious beef stew. You need lots of fresh produce for this recipe because you're going to be making a soup which is going to be very luscious, thick, and so delicious. And you need some tomatoes. We have coriander and onion. We have garlic and ginger, red and green capsicum, a Scotch bonnet, a few spices which you're going to find listed in the description box, and the key ingredient, which is fish. And I have a kg of tilapia. And to serve my fish, I'm going to be making some white rice. So we're going to get straight into the recipe. And I'm going to start off by blending up my ingredients. That is the fresh ingredients. Into my blender, I'm going to be adding in my tomatoes, which I'm going to cut in half, place into the blender. I'm roughly chopping up my veggies and throwing in the blender. For this recipe, I'm going to be using 4 tomatoes, which are going to make the gravy very thick with a very nice tomato flavor. Also, I'm going to roughly chop up my bell pepper. Four cloves of garlic and a thumb-sized ginger. Add in half a red capsicum. So the red capsicum is going to add in a very nice sweetness to the soup, and also it's going to add in some color. Roughly chop up my onion. And my Scotch bonnet. So I'm going to remove the seeds so that the stew doesn't get too spicy because of the kids. Add into the blender. Cover and blend until smooth. Now I'm going to pick a pot. You're going to place a pot over medium flame and add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Transfer in your pureed veggies. Add a little bit of water to my blender to get all the puree out. Use a spatula and stir in, and then next you're going to be adding in a few seasoning, which is 1 teaspoon of onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika, half a teaspoon of cumin and garam masala. Add in salt. Stir in the seasoning. And as you have seen, we're using very basic spices, but we have some bold spices like cumin and garam masala, which are going to add in lots of flavor into the fish. So now we're going to be making our side dish, which is rice, and I've been soaking my rice for around 15 minutes, and this is 1 cup. You can double, triple the recipe to make some more rice, or to double up the fish stew. So I'm going to drain water from the rice, and once done, I'm going to grab a pot, place over medium flame. Add in a tablespoon of cooking oil. Now you need some whole spices for your rice, and I have around 6 black peppercorns, we have a star anise, and 4 cardamon pods, which are going to make the rice very flavorful. Toast your spices for 30 seconds, and this is going to make the spices very aromatic. After 30 seconds, your spices will be well toasted, so you're going to add in some salt, add in your rice. Use your spatula and stir in the rice, toast for around a minute. As I'm cooking my rice, I'm going to check on my fish stew. Stir in to make sure nothing is burning. Cover and let the stew continue cooking over low flame. As you're toasting your rice, it's going to absorb in the flavorful cooking oil because we've toasted the spices, and also it's going to absorb in the salt. Remember, the rice is soft, so it's quite delicate. You don't have to stir too much so that the rice doesn't break apart. Now I'm going to be adding in 2 cups of water with the same cup that I used to measure out my rice. Stir in the rice, then you're going to cook for around 4 to 5 minutes or until the water has evaporated. Now, when it comes to the fish stew, you're going to reduce the flames to medium. Cover your pot so that the tomatoes don't splatter all around your cooker because it's going to get very messy. Then you're going to slowly simmer all the veggies, the spices, everything in the pot, and it's going to get very flavorful because we're slowly cooking the stew. Now, it's going to take you around 3 minutes or so to simmer your tomatoes and all the veggies. So just keep on checking as everything is slowly cooking. When everything is ready, you'll notice oil separating from the tomatoes. So next, you're going to add in 2 cups of water. Stir in. When the water has evaporated, you're going to reduce the flames to low. Cover your pot and simmer your rice for around 5 minutes or until the rice is fully cooked. Make sure also to check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, you're going to be adding in some more salt. Stir in the fish and make sure all the pieces are fully submerged in the soup. Then you're going to check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, you're going to be adding in some more salt. I'm going to add in a pinch of sugar, just a pinch. And this is going to stabilize the acidity of the dish because we added in lots of tomatoes. Now, I'm going to cover my pot. Wait for the water to come to a boil, which is going to take around 30 seconds to a minute. Reduce the flames to medium-low and let the fish slowly cook for around 10 to 15 minutes. Lastly, we have a teaspoon of cornstarch, which I'm going to be using to thicken up the soup, and the cornstarch is quite optional. So I'm going to wait for everything to simmer until the fish is ready, then add in the cornstarch. This is how your rice is going to be looking. So you're going to use a fork and fluff up the rice, and you can see the outcome is perfect. So you're going to cover so that the rice can stay warm. After 10 minutes, this is how my fish stew is looking. So I'm going to check the seasoning. It's perfect, spicy, delicious, everything you want in every bite. And whenever you are poaching your fish, don't stir because the fish is going to break apart. So now I'm going to chop up some coriander to garnish. To my cornstarch, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of water. Stir in until the cornstarch is fully dissolved, then transfer into my soup. Then you're going to add into the pot. Stir in just a little bit because you don't want to break down the fish. Gently stir in your fish so that the cornstarch can get fully combined with the soup. And as you can see, the fish is looking so delicious. It's super tender. Check the seasoning a final time. And after adding in your cornstarch, you're going to cook for around a minute. Once ready, you're going to garnish with coriander and serve. My rice also is ready and it's still warm. So I'm going to serve by adding into a bowl, pressing down. Make sure you apply pressure on the rice so that it holds shape. Transfer to my plate. Just like that. Then grab a spoon and serve my delicious fish stew. So I'm going to scoop out the soup, transfer to my bowl. And you can see it's glossy, it's looking very thick and delicious. The fish is very delicate, so I'm going to carefully drop into the bowl. And as you can see, it's perfect. Garnish my plate with some cucumber slices, lime, and add in some fresh coriander. I'm always excited when the presentation is looking so gorgeous, just like this. And the outcome also is amazing. So the rice has turned out absolutely incredible. It's very aromatic, perfectly cooked and well seasoned. And as for the fish stew, man, let me tell you, it's delicious, flavorful, and every bite is going to be amazing. The fish is tender, just soaked in all the spices because we simmered the fish for around 10 to 15 minutes, so it's perfectly seasoned and delish.